Hi, Annika's mom here. Today we're going to be doing a video to show you how to make Christmas gnomes. And I'm going to get set up here and show you the things that you need to collect before we start this video. It's going to take you longer to get the stuff together than it is to put the stuff together to make the gnome. So stick with me and I will show you what we need next. The first things that we'll need as far as tools go is a hot glue gun. This can be a low temp, high temp, whatever you prefer. You can even use glitter if you want, although the glue never really shows. If you don't have a glue gun, you could always use a glue such as this one, E6000, that has worked pretty well. Anything that you know that will work on styrofoam. I wouldn't use Elmer's school glue because it's too thin and it won't set up in a quick enough time to make this a quick project. The other thing you need is scissors. Okay, so we're going to start out with a cone. This one I got from Hobby Lobby, came in a 2-pack. You can use the white styrofoam or you can use the green, whichever is more cost effective or easier to find for you. It's about 6 inches tall. You can use this one or you can use bigger. If you use bigger, I would size up all the other materials that you use. And you'll see what I mean as we go along. The next thing that we'll need are some socks. These gray socks I got at the dollar store. They're men's ankle length socks. And what I did was, we don't need the heel portion, so I cut that off. And all that we're left with is the foot portion. I would say from the heel to the toe. It doesn't need to be cut perfectly. It doesn't even need to be cut straight because that will be covered later on by this sock. This sock is a kid's crew sock. I went with the kid size because we're going to be using the smaller cone, but if you're going to use the bigger cones, I would go with an adult size. And you can use any kind of sock you want as long as it has this, the crew part of it. It could be crew length, it could be knee length, and it could be socks that you already have. Something that's lost its mate in the dryer. It could be different colors, it could be different patterns, anything like that. Different materials because you're not going to wash it, so it doesn't matter, you know, what material it's made out of. And what I did was I cut this piece. Okay, so that's what the sock looks like whole. Let me move that out of the way. And then I cut this piece off of here. And what this is it's from the band. So you want the band to be intact, because that's going to be what helps to keep the sock on the gnome. So leave the band intact. So it's just a little bit above the band. And then I just cut a diagonal line across to the heel. And it doesn't need to be straight. It doesn't need to be perfect. We're going to be using hot glue to close this up. So that's very forgiving. And the next thing that we need is some fur for a beard. You can get it in smaller sheets at the craft store. They didn't have any when we went in, so we actually got this faux fur trim, and it is, let me see what the dimensions on it are. I believe it's 2 inches wide. So I cut off just 2.5, 3 inches of it to make the beard, and you'll see how that comes together later. The other thing we need is a 1-inch ball or a 1-inch knob. It's got the hole underneath for, you know, to screw into a dresser drawer or something similar. You can leave it natural wood, you can paint it, you can put stickers on it, you can put decorations on it, whatever you want. And if you don't want to use the round one, look for a style or a shape that you like. One of the things I thought might be cute is to take one of those old-timey Christmas bulbs and put that in its place, or an object that looks like that. Okay, and then you can have various different embellishments to go on it. This is a string of lights. They're not, electrical. They're just decoration. Got them from Hobby Lobby. These were $1.99, and at the time they were 50% off. So that's one of the items I chose. Here's some candy canes, the clay kind, and again $3.99, and then 50% off of that at the time that I went in. So that's what we need to get started on today's project. Like I said, it's going to take you a little bit longer to get all of that together, and then it will to put it all together. And in just a little bit, Annika's going to join us with a very, very special guest that is going to help her put this together. She'll do one of her own, and we'll see how that all comes together and makes this cute gnome. So stick with us. Thanks. Welcome back. We have Annika here with us and our very, very special guest. Who is it, Annika? Introduce your guest.
Grandma.
Grandma who?
Gilda?
That's right.
Grandma Gilda?
Yep. Yep.
And I used to call her that.
That's okay.
All right. So we're going to start with our first step of our gnome. We're going to put the bottom sock on the bottom of the gnome. Come on, Annie, show us how it's done.
So you need to stretch this out because...
So this is the toe part of the gray sock that we had cut. And you just put it on the bottom and you work it to get it up as far on the gnome as you can.
Try to get this front part where the toe is on the bottom, okay? And then just pull it up. Put your finger in there and pull it up. There you go.
There you go. It doesn't have to be even, doesn't have to be perfect.
Okay.
Now we're going to glue the top edge of that sock onto the cone.
That's good, Annika.
Go ahead, let Grandma help you glue that edge to the cone. Now, if you're a younger child, you are going to need assistance with the hot glue gun because it is hot and it hurts when you get that glue on your skin.
And we just go right around the edge of the sock.
I can actually smell it.
You can.
Yeah.
All right, that looks good.
Okay, go ahead.
So you're gonna cut a sock like that?
Right.
Yes.
There?
We took a whole sock and then we cut it on an angle, the
And
top part.
now you're gonna equal this amount up and hot glue it right there.
So you're going to hot glue on the cut edge.
It might not work for just normal glue. That's what you're...
Turn it off. All right, Annika. When you put it on, this is going to go in the back. Okay? So you have to put it on that. And we're going to pull it way far down. So do you want to put it on? Put one hand on this side. No, this way. Hold it that way. One hand there and the other
I'm
hand.
scared.
Don't be scared.
What if it's hot?
It's not hot. It's not hot. Now now you have to open it up.
Is it unpaused?
No.
Why? We need to show what
Because we need to show what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. We need to show
You
it.
need to take it like this. See that? Oh. I forgot the hair. I forgot the fur.
No, we do that afterwards.
No, we don't.
We do.
I guess it doesn't matter.
As you can tell, there's different
Yeah,
ways
that's
of
cute.
doing this gnome.
That was cute. Yours turned out great.
All right, Missy, here's your fur. So this is the little patch of fur that we have for her
It
to
won't fit.
glue
Okay.
Okay.
You're right.
onto
It
her
goes
beard.
We're gonna
So we'll do
pull
that
that
and
up like
rejoin
that.
you in a moment.
The glue gun? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna take this side down first. And you put right along the edge.
Oh, I can smell it.
No, no, down low, lower, on the edge. Here, right here, this edge.
This right
Yeah. And move it.
Oh, wait, it didn't.
Okay. So,
Where's the nose gonna go?
You'll see. There you go. So you glue the patch of fur where you'd like the beard placed.
Where's the nose?
And then you roll the...
Where's the nose gonna go? Where?
right here. Now we can pull this up a little. There.
Okay, now we use that knob for the nose.
This little knobby.
Go ahead and put some hot glue on it.
Okay. Now
Okay.
put it right in the middle. Right here. Right there. Okay? Is that the middle?
Mhm.
Yeah, right there.
Press it on
And you
before
have
you
to hold
take
it
it
a
off
little.
because it's gonna roll down.
A little bit.
So guys, you want to get mini lights like this. You want to get your mini lights, and then Grandma, I have a special way of doing this.
You're doing it. Go ahead.
So wait, Grandma, do you mind if you put some hot glue?
Where are you gluing it at?
I'm gonna put it there, then wrap it and glue it at the end.
Okay, why don't you, okay. You want me to- Or how about we
maybe
just hold it there and then wrap it?
Start it down on the band,
Start it down here.
and then I would do a nice loose wrap around the hood part. Maybe start it the other way so that...
How? I'm holding it with this hand. Is this
There you go. Wrap it kind of like you're wrapping a Christmas tree. There you go. Kind of cattywampus.
I was gonna say,
Like you got tangled in the lights.
I was gonna say, is this like wrapping a Christmas tree?
Yeah.
Wrapping a gnome up?
Okay.
I just heard the assistant say that she's ready. I think we're gonna get to see her right now. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Sir, did they say she's coming right now?
And you can hear that while doing crafts with Annika, Papa watches his phone.
I'm gonna go it into there.
Okay. Wait a minute. All right, so I'm going to take this guy and glue him right here underneath. Okay? I'll lift this up. You hold that. I'll put a dab of glue right here. Now let's put this right there. And then we'll put the lid down. Okay? All right. Now,
In the meantime,
glue
we're
with whatever else you're going to do. Okay, what, you want something on the end now? Or you just want to leave it there? What do you want to do
you
at
know
the
my
end?
thing?
Do you want to glue
Let's
the
glue
end?
the end piece down.
Okay, we'll just do the same thing. Okay, and I'll lift this up.
Then we need to hang ornaments.
And I'll put a dab of that. And where'd it go? There it is. We'll put this in there. And we'll put that down like so. So it sticks.
Okay, guys, and then we are going to take 2 candy canes. And Grandma, do you mind helping me on this for a
Of
little?
course. Where are you going to put them?
I want to put one right there. And then one right
Okay, let's do this one first. Okay. Here, let's go like this.
right in the middle.
All right, hold this. Okay, this is going to be the back, okay?
All right, stay tuned for the completion and the unveiling
it
of
right there.
Annika's gnome.
Are you ready for the completion gnome?
Completed gnome.
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh, well, isn't that a cute little dude? All right.
It's very easy to make, only a few steps.
Once we had the pieces ready to go, it really only took a few minutes. The filming made it take a little longer, trying to get things all where they're supposed to be. And what do you say to Grandma for helping you?
Thank you.
You're
I didn't-
welcome.
I've never done something with like a special guest with crafts or anything. So
Oh, you tie-dye shirts.
yeah, but that was the only person in that video.
Yeah. Okay,
All
say
right.
goodbye.
So Annika wanted to give this gnome away. Her intention in making the gnome was to give it away. And so here's what we're going to do. If you will subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified of when Annika's, when her videos come out. And then in the comments type done.
Wait, no. Type the secret word.
Secret word.
I'm only telling it to them. I'm only telling it to them.
Well, you just... Okay, so she whispered it on the wrong side of the camera.
Okay.
What she whispered was, in the comments, type candy cane. And then
You're worse whisperer than me and Deegan.
we will randomize the winner. We'll just pick one at random after you've done that, and we'll get it to you hopefully before Christmas.
Yes.
It should be before Christmas. We have plenty of time.
Most
All right.
of my subscribers are from here. So.
I know. Okay, so what do you say, Annie?
Bye, and also subscribe and like, and if you want to make this at home also, you can too. So you could have like a little set of gnomes. I have a mini one and Mom has a bigger one at home. And I really like these parts. I definitely recommend the lights.
All right.
And if you haven't watched what was part 1 and part 2 of the Christmas movie we watched?
Oh, Christmas Chronicles.
Christmas Chronicles part 1 and part 2. The elves look a lot like this, especially with the mustache, but they have eyes. Except they have eyes.
All righty.
Unlike this guy.
Okay. So thank
Watch
you.
part 1 and part 2. The Santa is hilarious. They break into song in random places, and the kids crash sleighs in the middle of the road, and
Yeah, Annika liked it. She actually turned her tablet off for it.
yeah.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to say goodbye. We're going to say like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. And then we will show you. Grandma has been working really hard on getting her decorations up. So we will show you her decorations as we close out the video.
Wait,
Thanks for watching.
It's okay.
What?
don't put it off. Because do a slow-mo shot. And wait, pause, not turn off. Good boy, like and subscribe, turn notifications on, and watch Christmas something
Chronicles.
Chronicles Part 1 and Part 2.